Hey guys, and welcome to my video. Today I'll be presenting you 5 awesome plugins to be using in your Figma designs. So let's get started. So, first plugin is first, and these plugins are really awesome because they speed up your work and they really help you through different parts of your UX UI design. But let's get straight into it. First plugin I want to show you is the Unsplash plugin. So you go to plugins from here, resources, plugins. I usually like to dock it to the side, so that's what I do. And first plugin is you go ahead and type Unsplash and you run it. Basically, when you run Unsplash, you get this awesome library with full of really cool images for your designs if you don't have images yet. So really cool resources. And basically how it works is you just go ahead and click it, and it just scans it, and voila, you have it here in design. And you can scale it, use it as much as you want. This is an image, so yeah. So this is a really cool plugin. You can go ahead and go into presets too. You can go ahead and click on insert random one, and it just inserts a random one. But you can go ahead and say, okay, I want a portrait, and you just get a portrait. Pretty cool stuff if you ask me. This speeds up a lot your work if you're doing some kind of landing page or a website and you don't have images yet. So this thing is really awesome. So this is for plugin 1. And it's straightforward. You can go ahead and search. You can go ahead, texture, wallpaper, whatever you want, man. There is so much stuff in here, and it just keeps scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and that's amazing. So that's a really useful plugin if you ask me, and I use it a lot in my designs. Okay, so let's go to plugin 2. So we have this image here, correct? But let's say I want to remove the background. So a really cool, awesome plugin is Remove.bg. And this Remove.bg is an amazing plugin. You go ahead and run it. And then what it does, it needs an API. So you need to add the API first. But basically what it does is let's set an API, create a free account. So let's log in, go to your Google. I'm gonna log in with my Google account. And then I'll go to Tools and APIs. And this is how you integrate it into Figma. And let's see now by Figma. So as you can see here, you can go ahead and copy your API key. Create a new API. You can call it Figma API key, then create API key. You can copy this one, you go back to Figma, you paste it, and it's set. And it's really this simple. It's awesome. So you can go ahead and close all of this and go and run it. And what it does, it actually removes the background, as you can see here, which is amazing. It gets set really good, and then you can just go ahead, use it in your designs without any background. So it's very awesome. I'm gonna just go ahead and demonstrate this again. So we have a background here, an image, and if I go ahead and click on it and go run and run, voila, image background removed. And now it's transparent, and this is really cool if you want to add some images but you want them transparent. So yeah, you can go ahead and add some stroke to this, a white stroke. Now the thing is that it doesn't add it to your human because this is still a box. It's just that it is without a background. But yeah, so you can do all kind of stuff. It's pretty cool. Third plugin that I use a lot and I really like it is the Lorem Ipsum plugin. Now what this does is it simply go ahead, click T for type, and then you can go ahead and choose paragraph, character, words, etc. sentences, or you can auto-generate. But let's say I usually use paragraphs, I usually use 1 or 2, I click generate, and then this thing, you go ahead and and go and resize it. So basically, go ahead and just drag it back. And what it does, I'm gonna just go ahead and add like a 14 pixel, and it's an extra board, a reader, it's an inter font. Now you can go ahead and play with your width and height. So this is something which is totally up to you. But yeah, basically what it does, it adds Lorem Ipsum text to you. So if you're doing a landing page and you need text, fast text, so you can go ahead and just add it through this plugin, and it's amazing. You can use it in a couple of languages, so it's pretty perfect. And then you can just edit the text as you like. So it's straightforward plugin. It's really good to fill up information into your designs. Okay, so next plugin that I really use a lot is called Blobs. So if you go ahead and type Blobs, you'll get this blob icon. It's really good because if you're doing, let's say, some animated or artistic landing page or website which is using 2D illustrations and stuff like that, it's really cool to add these blobs as a background. So you just go ahead, choose your complexity, your uniqueness, and you just insert. And then you can take it and then just use it. Usually add like 30%, and you can just spread them around like all around your design. And then you can just have this on top, let's say, and it gives a really nice background font, like it just gives it life. You could go ahead and use this as red, let's say, and this as blue, and as you can see, you can go ahead and copy this like that. You can resize it a bit and then just use this as green, and as you can see, I use it for similar stuff to add. You can go ahead even and use effects on it, and then just layer blur it, and as you can see, it's getting blurred. So if you want to disfocus or focus something, pretty cool stuff and very useful. Otherwise, you need to go ahead and use your pen tool to create them, which is, it's fine. Usually that's how we used to do it all our lives, but why not try something which is gonna faster your work rather than just something which takes a lot of time to create. So yeah, that's the blobs, and blobs are amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and delete all this. I don't need this. But yeah, blobs are cool, and this was the fourth plugin that I'm using very often. Now the fifth plugin is really cool, and this is something that I use if I want some inspiration designs. And basically what I do is I go ahead, and it's called HTML to design. So it's not perfect, but if you go ahead and run it, you can upgrade to Pro. I usually don't upgrade it because I don't need it for now, but usually if it's something that you do daily, then it's really a good idea to upgrade. You can here type the URL that you want to use for a different website, and it's going to import them. So let's say it's standardly telling us apple.com. I'm just going to go ahead and click on import. And what it does, it goes to the apple.com website. So if we go ahead and go apple.com, so this website, so it's the Bulgarian website version, this website will be copied, as you can see, to your Figma, and it's customizable. So everything is customizable. It is just copying everything and doing it into components, like smart components, but it's actually not a component, but into some divs and sections, which is really cool. Because let's say I want to use this image here, and I can just go ahead and take it, and imagine having this and then I don't need this background, so I just go from here and go to, as we speak, we go to Remove.bg and we just run it, and then we have this awesome design which we got from apple.com, and then I can use it in my design. Let's say I want to put it here. So pretty useful stuff. I use it a lot in my designs, but this is really awesome plugin. You can go ahead, check, everything is broken into sections and pieces, into divs. Even some of the text is editable, so you can see which font they're using. If you have the font, it's editable, but if you don't, it converts it into outlines. But imagine this, I can just say, okay, iPad Mini Pro, and this is the font they use on their website, and it's really awesome. So pretty cool stuff. And this is an image, and this here is a text, so I can just edit this. And all of this is generated, and then you can tell it, I want Apple, but I want to add some stuff to it. I don't want a desktop, I want it phone. And I want a dark or light version. And I'm just going to go ahead and click on the phone, 390 width, and just import. And this imports the mobile version of the website, and it's just amazing. It just blows me away, man. That's so cool. And as you can see here, and then I'm gonna close the plugin, and then we have this mobile version of the website, and it's so fast, it's so easy, it's just amazing. Everything is editable. If you don't have the font, then it won't be as I said, but most of the stuff. Now you can see some bugs like here, but that's normal. Like I don't expect more than this. I don't need more than this, to be honest. So this is cool. This is something I use very often. I just get inspiration from different pages. I just paste them in here and then just build my own page. So yeah, this is it. This is top 5 plugins I use daily in my UX UI career, and I think they're awesome. They just speed up the work so fast. Thank you for watching, guys, and please consider to subscribe, and see you in my next video. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.